Today on the channel, Mattel Elite Legends Series 11, the Target exclusive. He's big, he's John, and he's a stud. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Mattel Legends Series 11 Target exclusive unboxing and review. And today, we're taking a look at Big John Stud, an 80s staple, and one that stole my heart when I was a little kid as Big John Stud. My first really big stud memory was probably throwing the money around with Andre the Giant at WrestleMania, but also his Royal Rumble win. I was a big fan of Big John Stud, especially about when he was the guest referee between Jake the Snake and Andre. That was the prime John Stud era for me, at least. But I know there's a lot of people that go back to his, Mid-Atlantic NWA days and stuff like that, and then his earlier stuff, his tag team with King Kong Bundy. John Stud, a little bit forgotten in this day and age. Hopefully this figure maybe brings a little bit to light about him. I know he does get knocked a lot throughout the years about being not the best performer, but you guys know me, I love big characters, and I loved him as a little kid as well. And we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews out there. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We'll compare it to the last Big John Stud Mattel Elite figure, and we'll see where it goes from there. So let's take a look at the packaging first. Very cool packaging. We know it. We love it. Nod to the past Legend packaging, but updated. I hope this line continues and continues. You guys know me. I love Legends figures no matter which way I get them. I love the modern stuff too, but obviously Legends are my wheelhouse. That's the ones that get me the most excited because it brings me back to my childhood. Nothing against a Dominic Mysterio, for example. I'm all for him getting an Elite figure, but if I had to choose and I could only buy one, I'm buying a Big John Stud over a Dominic Mysterio every single day of the week. I know there's younger collectors out there that would not do that. They don't know who Big John Stud is, and hopefully I can help educate some of you guys out there. But if not, I totally get it. You like what you like, and that's what it is. Or you can just buy it all like I do. There you go. But Big John Stud in the packaging there. Beautiful glamour shot of Stud in his beautiful robe. WWE Legends logo, Big John Stud down below. You got the figure, of course, extra set of hands, a robe with Big John Stud. I think they've learned their lesson not to put the robes on the figures. We've had a lot of staining, and that's not just Mattel. AEW's had staining, tons. Jax has, tons of companies have had staining over the years. It's a serious thing out there. So, True Effects, of course. We'll take a look and compare the head scans on these two figures. His other Elite, there's Big John Stud. I believe his name, what was it? John Mitten or Mitton or something like that. I believe that was his real name, if my mental Rolodex is correct. WWE Legends logo down below. Elite logo down below here on this glamour shot. Warnings on the bottom. I'm not even going to show you because you don't care. Nobody cares about those warnings. There's the back. Big picture of Big John Stud right there. A nice glamour shot of him. Cool artwork. And then we got, of course, the blurb to the side. We'll read that. You got Macho Man, Big John Stud, Scott Hall, Bam Bam, the rest of Series 11 down below. We're unboxing them all on the channel, so make sure you subscribe, hit the old notification bell, all that kind of fun stuff. Let's see what it says about our old pal, Big John Stud. At 6'10" and over 360 pounds, Big John Stud was one of the true giants of his era. Though he spent much of his first tenure in WWE, or F, as a member of the hated Heenan family and challenging Andre the Giant in numerous battles of the big man, the WWE Universe was on his side when he returned after a 2-year absence. The newfound respect and adoration from the crowd provided him with the momentum to win the second ever Royal Rumble, achieving one of the crowning moments of his enormous career. I remember watching that Rumble as a kid, and I was very surprised he won. I don't know, I can't remember off the top of my head who I thought was going to win, but I didn't think John Stud was going to be the winner of that one. Maybe you did. If you did, let me know in the comments below. Let's open up old Big John Stud. He's big, he's John, and he's a stud. Legends background, very cool. See you later. Thanks for playing. Alright, I don't see any issues here. Looking good. Plastic prison. We all know about the plastic prison. There he is. 2 extra sets of hands here. Looks like 2 gripping hands. Oh, we got 2 fisted hands on him. You guys know I love a good fisted hand. And I haven't had to talk about fisted hands until we started opening up AEW figures, and we don't get any fisted hands with our AEW figures. They don't break the rules in AEW, I guess. See you later. Goodbye. I just think wrestlers should always have at least 1 fisted hand. It just makes sense to me, especially for the kids that are playing. Will you not think about the kids? You got to think about them. Does John Studd fit on a Ringside Collectible stand? I'm sure he does. They always do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he might not. I might have just jinxed it. Okay, the right foot fits. My left foot on here, the hole is a little small. It's like they didn't get all the plastic out of there, so that is interesting. But he does fit like we knew he would. Taking a look, he is Big John Studd. He's got chest hair painted on him, very much like Scott Hall. And then you got his patented red boots and white tights. Stars on the side. Very good. I don't see any paint application issues. You know, I'm staring at the True Effects a little bit. The True Effects is very hit and miss. I don't know. Big John Studd looks like a sleepy truck driver. I don't know why truck driver, but he looks like a sleepy truck driver. Like you'd have an old school 80s truck driver driving like Optimus Prime. You guys think of it like in a movie or something with like a denim baseball cap is what he looks like, drinking a cup of coffee or something. I don't know if I like the beard. It's like I get what they're going for with the effect. It's like they're trying to get the brown and blonde kind of the mix there, but it almost looks unpainted and unfinished. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. We'll compare it to the other one here shortly, but I will make note of that there. But no paint imperfections, none of that problems going on. Put him back on the stand. Like I said, oh, we got this. See you later. Get out of here. We got the 2 extra hands, of course. I think I'm leaving him with fisted hands. I think that's the way to go. Big John, he's a big fisted guy. He's not messing around. And now we got a cool robe with him here. Do we got anything on this robe? For some reason, I thought there was some kind of detailing on the robe, but it's just basically plain red and white robe. Not too much different than the robes he has in the past, but I think he always had something on the, like Big John Studd or some kind of stars or something. Oh, there it is. Jeez. There it is. Well, that makes sense. Kyle, open up the robe. I was going to say, he had that Big John Studd logo on the side here, so it does have that. I just missed it. It wasn't folded correctly, so my bad right there. But yeah, I like this robe. This is the nice point of difference between making people that had that old Mattel Elite pick this one up. You know, there's people that only want one or the other. A lot of people will pick this up because of the addition to the robe we did not get with the original one. Might as well break out that John Studd while we got him right here. Big John Studd from the Mattel Bobby Heenan, the Heenan family 4-pack that we got back in the day. A deep, deep clearance item if you guys were collecting back then at Target. Not the greatest seller in the world, but I do miss those Target 4-packs. I would love to get back to the day of getting some of those. It's a great way to get some extra characters out of there. That WCW 4-pack was the one where I think jumped the shark a little bit and really killed the line off, but I would love to see more of that. Let's compare these two a little bit. How about? I think it's basically the same thing. You know, getting the most out of your molds. It seems to be basically the exact same mold, same everything. Yeah, even the stars are the same color. Everything is the same. Except the head. That's where things change. The chest hair is a little different too, and I gotta say I like the original chest hair a little bit better. It's more natural looking, where this is, I don't know, just a little bit, it's just missing a little something on the new one as far as chest hair goes. But you know what else? Now you're looking at the head scans, and this is where it comes down to what kind of a person are you? Do you like the True Effects, or do you like the old school head sculpts? You know, there's different camps. I float between the two, but I personally, looking at these two side by side, I got to go with the 4-pack Mattel Heenan family one. I think that head sculpt looks better than the True Effects one. The beard is much fuller, looks more like I think of John Studd, where this one looks just like we're missing some paint applications in the beard a little bit. And then the eyes, that's where True Effects can lose you or win you over. The eyes look a little bit sleepy. Like I said, it just, something's a little bit amiss with this new one. It's still a good figure, especially if you don't have a Big John Studd. I think it's a great idea to put him with this robe as an extra selling point, of course. And for the glamour shots, I'll probably put the robe on the old one to see if there's really any difference. There's really not going to be any difference, but we can take a picture of it at least, can't we? But yeah, I'm going to give the Duke to the old one. I'm sure some people won't agree with that. Some people will think the other way. It's whatever you like. No matter what, I think you should have at least one Big John Studd represented in your figure collection. Royal Rumble winner, big feud with Andre the Giant, part of the Heenan family, tag team with King Kong Bundy. I would love to see a Legends King Kong Bundy re-released as well. I think there's some of those guys from 10 years ago that it's time to get them back out there. And a lot of people don't have a King Kong Bundy, for example. It's time to get them one. Give us a Keem. Give us who else was back? Rick the Model Martel would be another one. And they can update, do some color changes to that Martel. I would love a new Martel. So there's a lot of old legends, but you know, Mattel, they're going to make everybody we want. They would love to make those guys, I guarantee it, but I'm sure there's behind the scenes stuff we're not privy to that is not allowing them to make those, at least for the current time frame. But hopefully, I'm sure they're working. They'd love to have Rick Martel, King Kong Bundy, Akeem, One Man Gang, some of those older classic guys that we've never got or haven't gotten in a long time, get them back out in the line. And that's what they did with this Big John stud. So they got to be commended for that, if you ask me. But not probably going to be my favorite in Series 11, but definitely worthy of figure. You can't have all slam dunk guys in every single one. You got to flush it out with some of these B-level, C-level wrestlers, and not that Big John Stud's necessarily B or C, it depends how you view him, but definitely not in the Macho, Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, Rock, Austin classifications. But still an important part of the WWE, WWF history. Great to get another figure of him out there in figure form. So there it is, Legends 11, Big John Stud. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this WWE Mattel Legends Series 11 Target exclusive unboxing and review. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to leave your comments down below. And of course, follow me on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, _Kyle_Peterson on Instagram, and of course, ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. So for Series 11, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.